Hello, everybody. This is Nikki Wunderlich. I have two good friends here today, Chris and Haley. They have not been on my channel in a while, so we are going to chat and see how they are doing and what they have been up to.
Oh, yeah. You first.
Oh, well, thank you. Love is love, folks. I'm doing good. I finished my, I had a count now. Third semester at my college at UNCG. Go Spartans. And I found out I'm going to be a senior next semester, and I'm going to graduate in December of next year, so that's pretty cool. And I finished the semester with an a C, which I'm okay with because the class was hard, and a bunch of B pluses. And we've been on Christmas break, and I go back on the 6th, which happens to be the first Saturday of January of the new year, 2024. Whoop, whoop. And then the first day of the spring semester, which I'm taking 4 communication courses because that's my major, is on the 8th. Since I'm done with all my gen eds and still doing YouTube, the song covers, which I think I might decide to update my about section, just say covers instead of saying from 80s to now, because I said to the mid 10s till now, 90s till now, and 80s, and it turns out I'm practicing a song from the 70s. So I guess I'm gonna have to change that. So there's that. And we're still doing the Low Vision Technology podcast, and there's a possibility that we might change the name because we literally talk about other things besides low vision technology. So we're talking about that, and we still gotta find other people and come up with some other things. So if you have questions for the podcast, please send them to Chris or myself because we need some material, people.
Yep.
We do.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, that's me in a nutshell. And next year we're gonna be together for 3 years. Can you believe it, babe?
I can't believe that. That's crazy.
Okay, I'm done. You can go.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm just.
Hi. No, I'm kidding.
You know what? Yep. I've been working. I'm on holiday break from work. Um, I've been on break from work for about maybe a week or so now. Yeah. Gonna get back into doing the podcast. So just as Haley said, school, work, all this stuff came in the middle of that. Our 2 year anniversary was back on October 16th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm trying to look at other new adventures in life sometime down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be school, another job, I don't know. I don't know yet. There's options out there.
I told Chris that he'll have to get into the habit of watching the morning and the evening news because the end goal for me is to be a news anchor on a news station. So I was like, babe, I know you may not like the news, but you're gonna love it by seeing me with my messed up hair and makeup disasters from the makeup or hair in the studios. I'm not the one who did this hairstyle. I barely do the ponytails. If you see a bun in my hair or anything else, you know that some of the makeup artist people did that because I don't know how to do it.
There's this Julio Gomez in the comments that said hi to you and I, Haley.
Oh, hi.
Huh? I wonder who that is.
I don't know. That's why I said, oh, hi, because I can't think of who that is. Oh, also,
And he says hi, Chris, as well.
Hello.
He remembered you. He remembered to include you. I'm really happy about that.
Me too.
Okay. Let me say this before I forget. Oh my gosh. So I decided by the time I graduate next year, I'm gonna officially start the Haley's Thought Stroll podcast, which I already did like a little trailer thing for it, but there will be more because I've probably mentioned this to Nikki and to some other people who I used to talk to and who I talk to now, but just for anyone who doesn't know it, it's gonna be a podcast, basically that each title of an episode will be a title of a song that I wrote, a play script that I wrote, or a story that I wrote. because I get the same common questions every time. How do you come up with the titles? How do you come up with the characters? How do you come up with the plots and the conflicts and the personalities of the characters? I'm like, you know what? We'll just make a podcast out of this because people ask about the same thing about the songs and the play scripts too. So
Yep.
why not?
Exactly.
I think it'll be fun.
It should be, and you should probably get a lot of listeners to it too, because you know how to communicate with people.
Why do you think my major is communication studies?
Exactly.
I know I'd listen.
Well, thank you, Nikki. And I'll just give this email out here because I don't mind. So if there's like a topic, basically questions or comments of the episodes that I do for Haley's Thought Stroll that you want to send to me, or between the two of us, I probably shoot my email way more. Is that right or not? Between you and I.
You probably checking more.
Okay, then.
Because of your school stuff.
Well, this is not a school email. I can check all the emails I have. So with that in mind, I still have this email address that I used to use for when I used to do Ocean Waves Radio, which I don't do anymore because I'm in school. However, this is for my YouTube channel purposes, the podcast purposes, and ours. So, of course, in the subject, mention if it's for my YouTube, Haley's Thought Stroll suggestion or question, or you can even say couples podcast if you want to, if Low Vision Technology is too long for you. I don't know what you mean by that. So come on, babe, I had to say something.
I know.
So in that case, it's just like my channel name, which is talentedhv@gmail.com. There's no caps because it's cap sensitive. So it's talentedhv@gmail.com.
Yep.
And I will check it. I will, because I have all the inboxes on my phone, so I'll see it.
Oh yeah.
And I will reply to you, unlike a bunch of other people who just read them and delete it, act like it's junk mail or spam.
Yeah, I don't understand why people do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how a lot of people miss opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And for mine, for the podcast that we do, my email is cstewart500@outlook.com, and that's all lowercase as well.
And again, if you want to flip a coin to find out who sees the email first between the two of us, you can put me for heads and him for tails, and hope it lands in the middle of the side.
You know what? Oh my goodness.
I mean, which, by the way, on the Low Vision Technology podcast, I love to do side jokes related to the person who we're talking to or the situation we're talking about, because it's not always like a negative situation, because I don't consider it as negative situations. It's like learning experiences. Mm-hmm. And honestly, a podcast would be boring if you can't have bits of laughter in between. So
that's true. And Nikki, I'm glad you have us on your YouTube channel. Now you gotta come on our podcast and YouTube channel sometime.
Yeah,
we gotta at least do a video. I'm on YouTube. It's according when I look back at Chris's channel for the podcast, the last thing we did was like 2 years ago. So
you mean for the YouTube?
Yes.
Oh wow, yeah,
it was.
Yeah, we definitely.
The last thing that's up there is actually the video that you made of us announcing that we got together.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, that's why I said, at least like while I'm still here, we at least got to do something for the actual podcast and the YouTube. So I'm like, I don't want people to think that we're not there, because we are. So
true, and I don't want YouTube to get rid of it because of inactivity. So definitely got to keep up with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up to 1,224 subscribers.
Good for you, Nikki.
Oh my
goodness. That's so cool.
Woo!
Good for you, Nikki. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I think I'm around 235. I think. Every time I would look at it, it's between like 233 or 235 every once in a while. So.
Dang. Really?
Even when I just do like a video once a month or twice a month, when I don't do one like the month before,
mm-hmm.
I still get the amount of views that I normally do. So hey, That's cool by me.
And honestly,
So,
I think the ones that we do,
mm-hmm,
like our interviews,
mm-hmm.
those are the ones that get the higher views. From what I looked at,
Yeah, that's
d-
that's.
depending on who the person is and what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. And since Nikki's at where she is now with her YouTube, I was thinking about you two can say I object or I agree or disagree or whatever you wanna come out of your beautiful little lips. But I was um I was thinking about we can I don't know how we can do it though, babe, but we could try to do the video or try to either do like a regular video or something like that with Nikki, so that way we can like download the audio and then post it on the podcast or something like that.
Yeah, I wonder how we would do that.
I mean,
Because I know how to post it to YouTube, but the audio files, I'm not sure about that.
because I think once when you post it to YouTube, you could I don't know if you have Pons Media download on your laptop. If not, I can ask our friend Martin from the UK to help you get it because it's not on my current laptop. It was on my 4 gig one, so I
Oh,
don't
okay.
have it now. But when you have that, you can download once the like as the stream is as the video is playing, you can like download that as a PD
What,
P3 PDF3.
MP3?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know
MP3.
why I'm saying PDF. Oh my gosh,
I don't know either.
MP3. Wow, that explains how long it's been since I've been using Pods Media Downloader because
Yeah,
I think Anchor, which is now it's called Podcaster. I still don't know why, but it is.
I don't know either.
I think it says it takes MP3s and MP4A files, I believe. So if it has that option in Pods Media Downloader, we can download that and then post it that way.
Yep.
So sounds kind of complicated, but I don't think it is. So
If not do it like that, we can just stick with it as YouTube is one part, and then the podcast is a separate part.
we could do like
Otherwise, somebody could record it on their phone while we're recording it live.
True, that's true.
that, but in that case, we would have to if we do that, I would prefer for that to happen while I'm still physically here because doing that on FaceTime would be kind of a
Right.
I don't even know how that would even work. So, which today is Thursday and I'm here till next Saturday. So, yeah, we can, if you want to do that way, Nikki, we can definitely do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to figure out. Because it's when let's say for example when Thomas does his, right, is he using two devices or just one?
He uses one phone to call the people and one phone to call the people and his iPad to call record the thing, or vice versa.
Oh.
I thought he did. I thought he had the people on FaceTime on the iPad and then recorded on the phone.
Something like that.
It's when I used to do videos with him. That's literally what that was.
So he had them like sitting right beside each other.
I think so.
On top of each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so the phone be sitting like on top of the iPad or whatever.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
But again, that's because some people, they're very picky about like their camera angles. Like they either care or they don't care if you can see, if the viewers can see you or not.
Yeah.
I don't think that mattered to him, so that's the reason why he had it that way.
Yeah.
If I remember that correctly. So.
I think.
Yeah.
I think the fact that he's a blind YouTuber, I think that plays a factor in it too, because it really doesn't matter because he can't see it anyway. So
it's like when with my very old videos, when I say old, I mean back like in 2015, 2016 or so.
When you were in school?
Yeah, that was like during my sophomore year of high school. That's what I did, like one of my very first videos. I had the phone like, I think like right like the back of the phone, like where the camera lens are, like face down on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And I would just be like facing forward but not looking at the phone, so you would probably see the ceiling or something.
Yep, you did.
Or something like that. So they got me into the habit of trying to, because unfortunately one of the legs of my tripod thing broke, unfortunately, so that was kind of a bummer. And plus, even if we wanted to fix it or get a new one, that's still up where my mom lives now, and I'm not there anymore. So there's that. So I was like, you know what? Let's just practice the new style way. Try to keep my hand still, because I had the habit of when I would try to have the phone in my hand, in my left hand, that is, because I would like use like the right hand for something else, whatever that may be. The phone would like be like shaking like left and right. Actually, it here. Can you see my hand, Nikki, like this?
Not really.
Well,
It's too small.
oh,
The
well,
view is small.
here, babe. Explain to Nikki and whoever's watching what I'm doing with my hand.
Yeah, it's kind of like a rapid back and forth move. It's really
like up
really
and down kind
yeah
of
up and
thing.
yeah.
It's
Up
like
and
when
down,
I
kind
would
of
have
shaky.
the phone in my hand, I'm trying to keep it like horizontally still, and I guess as I'm like holding the phone with two of my fingers, it's like has the habit of like going like left and right a tiny bit, like while it's like standing like upwards and such.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes I keep it still, which is a miracle for me.
No, but
That's a good thing for me. So
yeah, you're getting better with it.
oh yeah, that's what that was.
Let's see.
And if I actually can learn how to record videos on my laptop, shoot, I could start recording videos from that too, because I think that'd be cool.
It's really not that hard.
Well, the main
So,
part for me is keeping my face in the laptop screen, basically. That's the main part. 'Cause I was able to access the camera before and click record because I was trying to do like a video for an assignment back at school.
Uh-huh.
And I actually asked the teacher if it mattered if they could see me or not. They said no, it didn't. So I was like, okay, cool. So I used that for the assignment of whatever it was. So
to answer Julio Gomez's question,
Mm-hmm.
yes, I have been horseback riding, but not in a long time.
Huh.
I did horseback riding too. Actually, this was a long time ago. This was back, I think, like in it was either 8th grade or my freshman year. I might have been my sophomore year actually, because it was me and like I think it was like 3 other students and 2 staff members. And oh boy, lucky enough I didn't fall off the horse. But if you fall off a horse,
It was between ages 8 and 15.
oh well, good gosh, no wonder why you can't really remember much.
That
That was a long time ago.
was
High school was a long time ago for me too, actually, because
for real.
I started high school in 2014, graduated in 2018, did community college from 2019 to 2022, started my university when I transferred in August of 2022, and I'm graduating next December. So, and no,
I graduated in 2004.
not doing it. So,
You're not getting a master's?
no,
Why not?
it's too much school. I did 3 years of associate's degree and like 2.5 for this. No.
I graduated high school in 2004.
Oh, you a year after me then.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. What happened? What happened to Nikki?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, technical difficulties.
Can you see anything?
Just us. Did she?
Hi, us.
What happened?
Hello.
Hi, I'm sorry.
What in the world?
I accidentally somehow left the studio.
How did you do that?
I have no idea. I was still on Safari, but I left the studio.
Oh man.
No comprehendo. I don't comprehend.
Yeah, that was in the words of a friend of ours, too complicated for my brain.
I swear. Sometimes I'll actually use that phrase sometimes because like when I'm trying to figure something out, I'm like, this is so confusing.
For real.
So
you know what?
What?
I want to get y'all you two opinion on something.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Because you know how I've mentioned in the past that different states have different programs and rules and regulations for people with disabilities.
Yes.
I would like for us to get a panel together and discuss that because maybe doing that, the rules and regulations could get improved and be changed. What y'all think about that?
That'd be cool.
That'd be great.
I think that would be cool.
I'd be willing to be a part of it.
Okay.
So would I.
We just gotta, set up a day, time, and the subjects we want to talk about.
I just cannot do Fridays.
Okay.
Fridays are so busy for me.
I believe it.
And I believe it.
Yeah, so probably like a Saturday or something because during the week that's when because next semester I literally have a class every day but Friday.
Yeah, we'd have to set aside it'd probably be best to set aside a Saturday to do that there for everybody, huh?
Yeah, a Saturday or a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, that would work.
Because what we could do, Nikki, you, and Haley could jot down some ideas and feed them off each other back to back like text messages or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you want to, Nikki and babe, we can post this to the Low Vision Technology LVT channel on YouTube, and if we're able to post it on the podcast, we could do that also. It could be like a special discussion episode.
This is a great idea.
I think it'd be cool.
Maybe after this we should quickly do this before we forget about it.
What, to write the stuff down?
Both write it down and
start coming up with verbal ideas and topics.
Yeah.
Got you.
That works.
That does. That definitely works. Because you could talk to like people like Martin Toes and all that. She could talk to maybe Hope, Thomas, or somebody like that. Or Frank, yeah. See if they're willing to do it.
Because I mean, it doesn't matter where you are, whether if it's the U.S. or the UK or anywhere else. It just seems like the rules and the regulations for people who are like all of us, there's just either not enough support from, I guess you might as well say, the government or the governor or whatever that your case would be, or it's just some of the rules and regulations that they have. It's just not fair to other people that are in our situation. Like, how do you expect us to do that?
Because, for example, it shouldn't take years for somebody like us to get our own place. We should be able to get one.
Just like a regular sighted person could do, like when they go check out apartments or houses and then go through the regular process of signing a lease and setting up money for rent to your landlords or buying your own house or whatever.
Exactly.
And it shouldn't take us forever to find a job either.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Exactly.
Because another thing that I've heard, I never experienced it myself, but I don't know if you or Nikki have, babe. But I've heard that there's been times where someone who's either blind or visually impaired, like we are, you go to a job interview, you answer the questions from the interviewer, they'll tell you that they'll call you back within like contact you within like
a couple days to a week,
48 hours, or from 2 days to a week or whatever, and then that time passes, and then you're like, I didn't get anything.
Right.
And likely, of course, they're not going to tell you why they fired you or why they didn't hire you or whatever, but sometimes
I've got that so many times. It's ridiculous.
Sometimes I think it might be because they're afraid to hire someone like us who are blind or visually impaired or have other physical disabilities but can still do things. So they think, oh, like we don't have the extra resources, or like they're not gonna be able to do anything. How do you know what we can and cannot do?
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
But see, here's the problem. They forget in their own applications, in their little small print, it clearly says disability is not a reason for us not to hire you.
Right.
But do they apply their own statement to the process of hiring somebody or not? No. No.
I mean, when I was applying at nursing homes, I told them that I've volunteered at multiple nursing homes, and I still didn't get the job.
So you already had that experience on your resume, and they still didn't look at you as a candidate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me.
It's crazy.
Sometimes I feel, and again, I'm pretty sure this is just because of the law or whatever, but I feel like if it's part of the law of like they're not allowed to tell you, or they don't have to tell you why they didn't hire you or why they fired you, I think there should be like a law or some rule that's I guess enforced with the top person of the company, like, hey, you want more employees here with your company? Don't you think they deserve to know why you fired them or why you didn't hire them?
Yep.
But if you said it's because they're disabled, then they could sue you because of discrimination, and
that's why they don't tell you.
I mean, they're gonna find out what they're gonna find out either way, whether they tell you or not. Because I think, for what I'm aware of, people nowadays, they're not stupid. Like they get out.
And luckily for me, with my experience over the years, I've had jobs that actually hired me and gave me a chance, even when I didn't have experience.
Because you're gonna be able to build experience, like after they once they hire you.
Right.
You're not gonna be able to build on your experience of that kind of a job if they don't hire you. Your experience don't build up by itself on an invisible book.
I was a like a not a full-fledged counselor, like a like, how do you explain it? Like a
like a mentor type thing?
Like a younger type counselor. Like, you'd help the counselors out when they needed help.
Oh, okay.
At a camp.
What is that called?
You were kind of like
a counselor in training. That's what it's called.
Oh, kind of like an apprenticeship.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
At Camp Courage. And then the following year I didn't apply in time. And so I didn't have a job that summer. And I didn't have another job that paid until I got a job in Owatonna at a restaurant, which was probably 5 to 10 years later.
Was that hard?
And that one was hard, and I got fired from it.
Oh.
Because they said I wasn't going fast enough. But I couldn't go any faster because they had 2 types of glasses that were so similar, I could barely tell them apart.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy.
And then I didn't have another job until like probably 4 years ago, when I worked at a cleaning place here in town for a few months, and I ended up being so sick that I was throwing up at work, and they told me, if you don't come into work tomorrow and finish your work, you're done.
You were sick. I mean,
I remember.
Right. I was puking at work.
I mean,
how can I clean at work when I'm puking?
Right, exactly.
I mean, like, what do you want me to do? Be counterproductive by sweeping, and then once I get everything off the floor, just go, and then I clean up my own mucus? Like, is that what you want me to do? Like,
right?
Oh, sorry.
And and people have to realize you have to make accommodations to people.
Seriously,
within reason. that's why I'm glad I went to that adult program at our local blind school that we have here in North Carolina. Uh, they gave us the training for like let's say braille and
Assistive
system
technology.
technology and cooking training.
Mm-hmm.
And they also had a college prep course with
Mm-hmm.
people that wanted to go to college. And luckily for me, they gave me it helped me improve my skills as money management, being able to research and detail jobs. And the most important thing is that my career instructors said is know your accommodations. When
Oh yeah.
you know that, bring it to your interview. Nothing can hold you back because if you
Bring
know,
it to your job interview. Bring it to like your disability services office on your school campus.
yep.
Whether if it's paper copied or email or something, so then that way they'll be able to get it out to your instructors because
But the
that's.
blessing was, shortly after I lost that job, I
Mm-hmm.
found the
Mhm.
job that I've been at ever since, where
Which
my
is
boss is amazing.
See,
it's the same preschool place, right, Nikki?
Yes.
cool.
You've been there since when? Remind me, or us.
About 3 years.
So
Wow.
2020,
I think so.
or was it 2021? I don't even know.
Somewhere around yeah, it was somewhere around
I was
20.
there for COVID, and then the year after, and then this year.
Okay, so if it was during COVID, then that was like 2020.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
think 2021, 2022. Yeah, no, 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Two. Yep.
Yeah, August 2020, August 2021, August 2022.
and then August of this year because it came up. So
Yep.
Oh, yeah. So, no,
we're
August 2021, August 2022, August 2023.
yeah. Yep.
Okay,
I was like,
great.
just a reminder, we're December. August is long gone.
I ain't lying.
So, August, it was 3 years.
Yep.
Cause next.
So basically, babe, she started her job a year before we even got together.
Yep.
If you want to remember it that way.
That's true. That is true. Cause I'll be at my current job for 3 years in July next year.
Well, I
So,
guess
you started your job a month before or you started yours when?
July 9th.
And you'll be there how long?
3 years coming up.
Okay. So, you started yours 1 year and 1 month, almost 1 year and 1 month after I started mine. Because I started mine August 10th, and I'll be there August 10th. I'll be there 4 years. If
Are you
I'm still here.
Yeah,
like,
I'm talking
like
about.
from like the first one that you were at, and
Yeah,
then
I'm
the
talking
one,
about
including the one that you transferred to.
Yeah, I'm talking about overall. Yeah.
Because the one that you're at now, like next July, you'll be there for like a year.
Yeah. I've been with Zach. I've been with that company as a whole for 3 years.
Oh,
Mhm.
But and thank God they gave me a chance to be independent and make my own money.
mm-hmm.
However, I probably will be here in August
Hmm.
because when my lease is up in October,
Hmm.
my mom and I are talking about moving back to Owatonna.
Oh, really? Why
Huh? Why is that?
Because I have a couple of my really good friends there, and she wants to move back to Owatonna as well.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
well.
cool.
Isn't
And
that?
the main reason I moved to Mankato
Mm-hmm.
was because I was with Mike at the time,
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
you did tell us that.
That's right.
You did tell us.
and I'm no longer with him.
Yeah, no, that's a whole different story, which we will leave alone.
Leaving that alone.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Are you still gonna be working at the preschool, like when you move?
Probably not, because that would cost me $30 a day to go back and forth.
Hey,
Ooh.
hey, that's probably like 10 or 50% of your pay stub. I mean,
Right?
I don't know how
Seriously.
much Nikki makes, but I'm just like
I
just
make $12 an hour, but they take taxes out, so
Yeah. Yeah. That. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Ay. Well,
You got to come up with a plan.
which I believe she will.
Yep.
I'll figure out something, even if it's working at the sheltered workshop that my friend works at.
Hey, that's something.
It is. And with your experience, Nikki, you shouldn't have a problem. You shouldn't have issue at all.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably try for a couple preschools or whatever,
Mhm.
and then go from there.
Hey, babe.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah.
Maybe sometime in the future, Nikki can also make a little bit of money on the side from, I guess, whenever this can happen. You know, like when some YouTube channels, when they have like a certain amount of views and subscribers, they start making like their own like clothing line or like little like souvenirs, like the shirts and all that.
All the merchandise part
Yeah, the
of it.
merchandise
Yeah.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you can also make money from ads and stuff.
I
Yep.
know. Is that kind of happening for you, Nikki? Because sometimes on
Yes,
videos,
I'm up to $25.
oh wow,
Wow.
whoa, wow.
But you have to have $100 to receive your money.
Oh, okay. So you get it. It
Huh.
comes into like donations and stuff like that. Is that how that works?
If people watch the ads or subscribe to your, or join your what is it called?
They join your channel, like the Patreon.
Become a
Yeah,
channel
like the Patreon or whatever it's called.
or become a channel member basically.
Yeah, basically.
Huh. Cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I know some of the people that I follow on YouTube, they have it where you can send donations, become
A member of the channel.
member of the channel for at certain prices. One of them might have like $5, one might have like $1 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I have mine set pretty low because I know a lot of blind and visually impaired people cannot afford a lot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no.
Mhm.
So my lowest is like, I think $1. The highest is like $5, I think.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Nikki,
Yeah.
you said like you have like about like $25. Like where do you see that? Is there like a thing like on YouTube where it says like
It's
your
on the earn page on your
studio?
YouTube
YT Studio.
YT Studio.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I see that tab and it would say like he had to have 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch hours. I'm like, good gracious.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have any of those things right now.
That's why we definitely got to pick up on our end.
Mm-hmm.
Because once we start rolling in money on that, we might not have to do actual jobs. That could be our job in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Felt pretty slow though, so just so you know.
oh yeah, I
Oh
know.
yeah.
Trust me, I know. It always starts off slow when it comes to something like that.
Yeah, it's not like a regular steady payment when you get from like a regular job where you get paid like every week or every 2 weeks or
Yeah.
something.
Yep.
I mean, when I first found out I was getting earnings,
Mm-hmm.
it was like $3.
That's not bad.
Hey, that's something.
Mm-hmm. That's not bad.
Mm-mm.
So it's up to 25. So I still haven't seen any of it. You know?
Okay.
It'll come.
Yeah.
Keep pushing hard. It'll come.
That's why I'm glad that I have PayPal, because maybe like at that point when I get there, I'll like link my PayPal and such, and maybe like the earnings I would get from YouTube and such, it would just go to my PayPal, and once I build up a certain amount of money in my PayPal, I can transfer it to my
Actual
bank
account.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah, it is. You can have it set. Basically, you can send that amount of money instantly for like a silly fee. Or like 1 to 3 days, you don't have to you don't owe a fee at all.
Mm-hmm.
So, but whenever I use PayPal, I'm like, I kind of need that there now.
Right. So you don't mind. So you don't mind paying it.
Or send it to like if I'm sending it to like my aunt for rent and such, I'm like, yeah, I kind of need to do that right now. So sorry.
You don't mind paying that couple dollars. Yeah.
Yeah, just like depends on like because sometimes if you send like I don't know, let's just say a couple $100, it'd be like maybe like $6 and some change or $7 and some change for the fees. So it just depends on how much money you send to someone through PayPal because yeah, it just depends on the fees. But PayPal is so easy to use. I have Venmo. I don't even know why I still have Venmo, to be quite honest, because when I first went to the college success program in Perkins in Massachusetts, we were taught about Venmo, but I haven't used it since. And after that, I learned PayPal, and that's like the easiest one to use.
Another easy one to use that doesn't incur fees to send money to people, only to transfer money from like the app to your account, is Cash App.
I've heard of that one. I don't have that one.
Yep.
Some of my friends do though.
Because let's say if you have a debit card linked to it to your Cash App, if somebody's sending you money on that Cash App, you go to where your debit card is, and it'll automatically transfer to that card. It'll be added to it.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
But if you choose the longer option, there is no fee.
Again, it sounds like when you want to get money sent to your bank or to your to someone like quick and easy, they're like, oh, okay, here's a fee. Or if you're patiently enough to wait 1 to 3 days, there's no fee at all. I'm like,
if you want to send it to your bank in 1 to 3 days, there's no fee. But if you want to do it immediately, there's like a 50 to 60 cent fee.
Which is not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
But if you're say I'm sending my mom $50, it doesn't cost me anything.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the amount you send in, I guess.
Yeah. It probably does.
I've even sent her like $100 and it didn't cost her anything. And she sent me money too.
Huh. Interesting.
Hey, it is.
Learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
And are those, Nikki, are those apps accessible with voiceover on the phone?
Yes. Cash App is definitely accessible. Okay. I would show it to you, but I'm using my phone right now.
Got you.
No, it's fine. Yeah, I know it is because a few friends of mine who are fully blind like me, they use Cash App and they also use VoiceOver and it works. That's what they told me.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, if Venmo works with VoiceOver, if Cash App works with VoiceOver, and PayPal works with VoiceOver, I think any of them should.
Yep.
Even stuff for like your credit cards and such, like Credit Karma, that works too.
Cool.
What?
Oh, Adrian sent me a text. I'll respond.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good. That's good to know. That's good for people to know that those apps like that are accessible with voiceover.
Yes, I did. I love the sounds horses make too.
Oh, responding to a comment or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here. Since we're talking about horses, it's my sort of okay impression. It's like when people talk about their like talents or like their like strange or funny skills or something, it's like me doing like actual animal noises and actually sounds real. It's like when I did a horse one time, someone actually thought a horse was behind them, and I was laughing. So then they turned around going, "Was that you?" I was like, "Yeah." Like all you heard was like, "You're telling me like that was a real horse? Like you thought that was a real horse?" So like, yeah. I'm like, "So you're telling me if I went, you think that's real? Okay." So and they fell for that too. And I think it was an April Fool's Day one year too. So
Oh
that was
man.
unintentional for a prank, but it happened to be one. So
Oh
it was
man.
hilarious.
Oh man.
I can do a decent horse imitation too.
Mm.
Or,
Yep. Yep. Y'all trip.
I mean,
Y'all are trip.
my favorite animal noise, because it's so easy, is a cow. Because actually, I think I fooled Chris one day. Because didn't you
it's
actually
just
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually went "Mom." And he's like, "What the hell, babe?" I'm like, you really thought that was real? He's like, "Yeah, what the world?" Like, I'm inside.
Oh, that's funny.
That's true.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious. I was like, well, I can do some animal noises.
Yeah. But yeah. That's very interesting.
It is. What?
Oh my goodness.
What?
Y'all just gave me the laugh of the day I need.
Okay, good.
Did?
I'm so glad I was able to do that for you, Sonny.
Oh no, please not the grandma.
That's
Don't-
also my
Please not.
Nikki.
Please not the grandma. Please not.
Not the grandma.
I ain't trying to bust a gut laughing at you. Okay.
Can you still hear Nikki?
Yeah, she's still up here.
Nikki.
Is she mute herself?
I don't know.
No, I'm trying to find out how long we've been going live for.
Oh, okay.
Lord, we've been live for a while. Yeah.
If anyone remembers the app Dabble and remembers the Dabble Grandma days, I was
Oh my goodness.
only dared to do the grandma impression. Like, I mean, of course, in my own streams, but like everywhere else, I didn't have to. But in my own streams, it was so fun because some people actually, and I actually changed my name up there to Dabble Grandma, and people actually thought I was like a 60, 70 something year old on Dabble. It was so funny.
It was hilarious.
And I think
Wow, we've been on almost 50 minutes.
Jesus.
Oh wow! And I was pretending to be like a great grandma that was like 120 years old or something like that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Do you remember that, Nikki?
I do.
Like I said, because I remember saying whenever someone would join my streams, I'm like, "Hello there, like whoever joins me, you are my grandkids and my great grandkids." And people actually thought I was an old lady on Dabble. It was so funny.
Oh my God.
That was hilarious.
And when I was talking in my regular voice to other people in their streams, they're like, "Wait, that was you who did that?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "I thought that was some old hag on an app like this that was probably like in their 70s or 80s." I'm like, "Well, no."
Oh God.
It was so.
Oh God.
Oh man, that was funny.
It was the good old Betsy Smith that was born on July 1st, 1919.
Oh good God.
Oh,
What, man?
You had the character, the date.
I sure did.
Everything. Oh good God.
I sure did. it was
my
so.
grandma was born on Halloween 1929.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Whoa.
I have an aunt, my dad's sister. She was born like in 1977, but her birthday was Halloween also.
Oh wow.
I was almost born on Halloween, y'all. I was almost.
You came.
I was born November 1st,
Yep.
1999, on a early Monday morning at 2:28 in the morning. I was just 2 hours and 28 minutes late. I was supposed to be born on the 8th, but that didn't happen. So I guess I wanted to arrive early. So
I was supposed to be born on February 15th, and I was born on the 22nd.
it was a week late.
Huh.
And Chris was like, I think 1 or 2 months early, weren't you?
Something like that, yeah.
You were supposed to be born like in July?
I think.
Yeah, July or August, something like that. And you happen to be born in May. I happen to be in a relationship with a Gemini, folks. a Gemini with a Scorpio.
That normally doesn't work, but we make it work.
But he does.
Oh my goodness. So
Oh man.
we definitely need to come up with ideas for that little panel discussion that we talked about earlier.
Hey, that'd be cool. Did anyone else join you in the stream, Nikki?
No.
No, okay,
Alrighty.
cool.
Any final words, you two?
You want to go first this time, babe?
Well, all I can say is, despite any physical, mental, or visual disabilities, don't let it get you down. Keep on going and progress through life.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And like I always say, remember, everyone has a talent. Any type of skill's a talent. So if you think you can't do anything, you were wrong.
Yep, absolutely.
That's right too. And stay happy and healthy, and we'll see you in the next one.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.